So, what if I told you that the love you have been experiencing may not actually be real love? Well, I'm pretty sure what you're feeling is real. However, there is a huge difference from a spiritual feeling versus an average romantic experience. These days, everyone longs for a deep relationship that feels magical. Most folks experience this with their soulmates, but some call it spiritual love because you connect more on a cosmic level. If you haven't experienced this type of love, it might be because you haven't actually found the one yet. Spiritual love feels fantastic, and you can count your many blessings once you do achieve it. Some individuals long for this bond with someone they can share their heart and soul with, but still, they somehow come up empty-handed. However, if you do have it, you should consider it a gift from the universe because you are extremely blessed with one of the most powerful gifts. This unique gift will make your life rewarding and give you more excitement than you can imagine. You may wonder why this type of love is so important. When you have a deeper connection with your partner, everything seems more enhanced. Even the brush of their arm can send chills down your spine. When you go through times of trouble, you feel comfort in having them beside you. It is a certain feeling you will get when romance isn't your main source of connection. With that being said, how exactly do you know if you and your partner share a spiritual love? Well, most importantly, your love will not have any rules or conditions to stay intact. You'll literally love everything about your partner, including all of their flaws. So listen closely. Here are 10 signs that your love is much more than just a romantic connection and is 100% on a deeper spiritual level. Now, the very first sign you are experiencing spiritual love is the natural ability to be genuinely honest with one another. Spirituality in your relationship means being honest even when it hurts. And white lies aren't allowed as you're truthful with one another because you know for a fact that you can trust each other. And not only is this an excellent foundation for your relationship, but it also eliminates unnecessary worries and doubts. Trivial lies can damage intimacy, but these things don't occur when you're spiritually in love. You are both on the same wavelength and have the same values regarding honesty, trust, and integrity. When your loving relationship is based on truth, it's a sign that you have a divine connection because you wouldn't dare be dishonest with someone you really love. Divine energy is real, and you will feel it if it is meant to be felt. The second sign you are experiencing spiritual love is there is room for growth and encouragement. Possession of a loving relationship where spirituality is the base for the connection 100% allows plenty of growth. You feel comfortable pointing out when your partner is going in the wrong direction, and you can use constructive criticism to get them back on track. Growth happens when someone can admit their faults and change their course of action. You have to lift each other up, not tear one another down. Your relationship is not just a spiritual love, but also fulfilling and encouraging in all ways possible. One of the measures to the strength of your relationship is the growth you've obtained while together and apart. If you're not growing, you stagnate, and it's not a good place to be. When you water and nurture a plant, it matures, and you can also think the same about your relationship as well. And speaking of plants, the root system is what keeps them alive. Your relationship also has strong roots, which means that it can withstand whatever comes your way due to its good foundation. The third sign you are experiencing spiritual love is you are at total ease when spirituality is driving the connection. Spiritual love connections allow you to feel at total ease with one another. You don't place unrealistic expectations on your partner, and you don't have to change yourself into someone you're not to make them happy. When you are together, there's nothing but total comfort and happiness. There's never a question of loyalty, only peace and contentment in each other's arms. Some may find it challenging to understand your loving relationship, but you're tough as steel. You won't break when challenges come your way. You love them wholeheartedly, and nothing can come between you. The fourth sign you are experiencing spiritual love is the physical attraction is undeniable. When it comes to spirituality and being connected with someone you love, it's common to think that these bonds only occur in the mind and soul, but nothing could be further from the truth. The physical chemistry between you is explosive. There is many folks who love intimacy as it fills their physical chemistry. However, when it comes to romance, you two knock it out of the park. You're free to experiment, submit yourself, and allow the electricity to flow in your spiritual love.
Now the fifth sign you are experiencing spiritual love is your laughs will come easy and you won't have to force it.
You know that part of a loving relationship means you can laugh together. You want to find someone who makes mundane tasks like going furniture shopping fun. Laughter has always been the best medicine, and there are many studies to prove it.
According to the National Library of Medicine, engaging in laughter can reduce physical tension and stress, as well as give you relief from tense muscles for nearly an hour. Plus, there are many other benefits to staying on the sunny side of life. The sixth sign you are experiencing spiritual love is it is not insecure or fearful.
Spirituality is something special to add to your relationship, as it removes insecurities and fears. While others may doubt their partner's love and devotion, you're freed from these unnecessary worries. You have an intimacy with one another that brings you comfort and security. You have these intense feelings, and your partner feels the same about you. You would never criticize one another for having differences, but you celebrate the uniqueness that makes you who you are in life. Your love isn't demanding, but it keeps on giving and giving.
The seventh sign you are experiencing spiritual love is the communication is always meaningful. One of the best ways to keep a loving relationship thriving is to have great conversations. A couple that doesn't communicate well will have all sorts of problems.
Your discussions are meaningful and can be about anything and everything. Spiritual love allows you to explore many topics, which is a significant indication that you enjoy the company of your partner.
According to Stevenson University, one of the most significant issues in communication is that people often hear what they want to hear and discard the rest. However, they state that when the communication is effective, everyone leaves the conversation feeling satisfied and accomplished. The bond formed from a loving relationship is deeper because your spirituality allows you to connect and indulge in meaningful conversations. It's rare to find such qualities in a person, and you've hit the jackpot.
Now, the eighth sign you are experiencing spiritual love is the reflection of mutual respect for each partner. Spirituality allows you to have a deep respect for each other. Each couple is different, as everyone has unique traits. One couple might crave independence, while another needs to maintain a layer of separation. You have enough respect for one another to allow for these differences, and you respect these opinions and views in each other.
Some couples might see them as flaws or issues to cause arguments, but your loving relationship allows you to embrace the differences. You're open-minded, well-balanced, and genuine with your partner, and the mutual respect you have is what will keep you together. Now the ninth sign you are experiencing spiritual love is your astrological signs may be compatible. So, although this is not for everyone, but if you believe in astrology and if you consider the spirituality of your relationship, it seems only fitting that your signs are compatible on earth as they are in the divine. You've heard that true love is written in the stars. When you have an astrological sign that meshes well with your lover, it adds another layer of proof of a destined relationship. When you have a soul connection, it transcends this physical planet and goes into a world that seems a million miles away. Some folks might seem a bit far out there, but many believe that true love and soul matters are destined. The last and final sign that you are experiencing spiritual love is you're entranced with one another. Many people have relationships built on convenience. Some are together because they have nothing better to do. Some are together because they want to share bills, while others share children. People stay together for many reasons, but it's not always because of true love. The spiritual love connection makes everything different. You're together because you want to be together and only have eyes for one another. You have a communication level that's all your own,
as you can gaze into one another's eyes and know what the other person is thinking.
Some folks might say that you are under a spell the way you act so entranced with your partner, but you know it's only the spell of true love. Now, in conclusion, how does your relationship measure up? Did the universe foretell your love, or is this proof that the one you are with isn't the one for you? When you have a deep spiritual love, you will know it in your heart and soul. This person is your better half, and you can't imagine your life without them. To remove them from your life would be like taking away a vital part of your being. They make the world around you a better place, and they certainly make you a better person. Now, isn't that what love is all about? Keep in mind, when someone is spiritually in love with you, you will literally be able to feel it, and then you'll fully understand the difference between regular love practices versus a true divine calling on your life. Spirituality is the only true love. Thanks for listening to this wisdom. Subscribe for more spiritualology.